Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Awais और आप लोगों ने इस वीडियो पे क्लिक किया क्योंकि you're thinking of buying an iPhone 6 in the year 2020. And I'm here to kind of help you with that. Most people do want to go to the iPhone ecosystem, but obviously the iPhones are some premium phones. Depending on which model you go for, they can go up to £1,000 or just over £1,000. Most people can't afford to buy those kind of phones. But who says that you have to buy the latest iPhone to be able to experience the ecosystem? I mean, iOS 12 is an amazing iOS. It has so many features that iOS 13 has. And of course, the iPhone 6 is still a nice premium iPhone. You can still take quality pictures, you can take quality videos, and it really gives you a sense of what Apple is going to bring in the future. Without further ado, let's go straight into discussion about why I think it's worth buying the iPhone 6 in the year 2020. It's a 16 gig model, it's in space gray, and I have it paired with this Apple Watch Sport. I also have the original iPhone 6 leather case. It really complements and goes well with the iPhone. This iPhone released about 5 years ago as a whole new redesign from the iPhone 5 and succeeding the iPhone 5S. It was part of a controversy that it easily bends in the pocket. That is true to an extent. It is constructed from a 6000 series aluminium, which is softer than 7000 series used in the other iPhone models or the Apple Watch. It also weighs approximately 129 grams. I mean, that's super light, it's super thin. It compared to the iPhone XR I have, which weighs approximately 194 grams. So it's a big difference. I mean, with anything, if you put a lot of pressure, things are going to bend, things are going to break. If I was to put my iPhone in my back pocket right now and sit on it on a hard surface, chances are, yeah, it's going to break or it's going to bend slightly. This iPhone runs on the 1.4 gigahertz dual-core 64-bit CPU, which equates to the Apple i8 chip. Now, to give you some idea of how far back you are if you were to get the iPhone 6, the iPhone 11 Pro or the Pro Max or the 11 all run on the A13 Bionic chip. So it's a big difference. So those are super fast. Those are computers compared to what you'll be having. I've been using this iPhone for about 3 weeks. I haven't felt like I'm missing any features from the latest iPhone because this runs the iOS 12.4.4. So it's still got the security updates. It's still covered by Apple. So you will always get these updates for the next couple of years if there were any security risk, but there won't be a major iOS update on the iPhone 6. You get most of the features such as access to iCloud Drive using the Files app. You get the Apple Health, Home app, you can AirDrop, you can AirPlay, you have iCloud Screen Time. Some of the features you don't get or you won't have access to are the dark mode or the True Tone display. But these aren't going to affect you in your day-to-day use. And of course, you can connect the Apple AirPods. Using the AirPods with this iPhone isn't as good as the newer model because of the Bluetooth 4.0. The connection frequently drops and you can only walk away from the iPhone a certain distance and that's it. You're pretty much disconnected from the music that you're listening to. So it's not a really good experience. However, it's not all good. This iPhone has been lagging quite a bit. Sometimes I press the home button and it just doesn't respond, or sometimes there's a huge delay. To be honest, I think it's because of the space and not the iPhone itself. Like I said, I've got the 16GB model. So with all the apps installed on the iPhone and that kind of space, I'm beginning to think it's more due to the lack of space rather than the iPhone itself. So I do recommend that you guys actually get the 32GB model or the 64GB model. Anything lower and you're basically going to regret getting an iPhone 6. It'll probably be the worst decision that you'd make. Yeah. Moving on to the apps, because this has a 64-bit chip, most if not all apps on the App Store are downloadable and usable, so you're good there. So you won't be missing out on anything. Front camera has a 1.2 megapixel lens which records 720p video, which isn't bad. I mean, take a look for yourself. The back camera has a 6.8 megapixel lens which allows you to record in 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second. You can still record pretty amazing clip. As long as you have decent amount of light, you're gonna have really nice shots. Pictures are pretty cool as well. Overall, I highly recommend you guys get this iPhone if you are thinking about moving to the Apple ecosystem. It's going to be cheap, it's going to be user friendly, you're going to have so many features that are in iOS 13, and you're going to be in a place where you'll be able to do most things that Apple is introducing. I got this iPhone for £132. It's still quite a lot for this iPhone, don't get me wrong, but it was a brand new iPhone. I think it's pretty decent amount of money. I mean, at the end of the day, I have an iPhone and I can record pretty good videos, take some amazing pictures, and I'm still going to be part of the Apple ecosystem. £132 equates to about 12,000 rupees. So in India, that's still kind of decent. And of course, that equates to about 170, just over 170 US dollars. However, remember one thing when buying a used iPhone. Always ask the seller to show you or send a picture or just check the battery health. It doesn't mean that the lower the percentage, the iPhone is not going to work. It just means that basically the iPhone has been used a lot. So if the battery percentage is under 50, then expect the iPhone not to last the whole entire day. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Like I said, I'm going to be making a review about this. This is the Apple Watch Sport, whether you should buy that in the year 2020. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.